bordered on both sides by converted warehouses, turned into blocks of fancy flats. Light from their windows reflects on the smooth surface of the water, creating an eerie mirror world just below the real one. Houseboats sit snug against the canal's edge, the smell of wood smoke clinging to the air around them. A huge, fat dog sits atop one, watching her as she passes. The sounds of revelry dissolve into the distance, but there is still life here. Still people to hear her, if she were to scream. She crosses beneath a bridge. It is mauled with graffiti and lit with shocking blue light to discourage drug use. Combined, they make the place feel dangerous. She moves on quickly, back into the waiting shadow. The next stretch of the walk is worse. There are no more houseboats. There are no more fancy flats. There is no one to come to her aid. There's more greenery along the side of the path. Vines and brambles that don't lose their foliage as the night times turn to frost. She moves closer to the water, wary of attackers hidden in the creepers. The girl crosses under a second blue-lit bridge, and then a third that's rancid with the stink of urine. She makes it to the base of the stairs that leap up out of the darkness and onto the brightly lit street above. A girl walks home alone, but not alone. She feels him before she sees him. There's no sound or movement or smell, just some primordial response left over in the blood from a time before humans were humans. A sudden prickle of fright in her gut. A displacement of energy that makes her gaze snap back over her shoulder and brings her footsteps to a stop. Her eyes find the figure immediately. Standing stationary on the path. He's a slip of shadow. Nothing more. No face. No weapon. Nothing to indicate that he might do her harm. Just a man. But she is a girl. And she is alone. And it is night. And that is enough. She ducks her head and takes the stairs 2 at a time, but tries to do it casually, the way women do when they're afraid, but trying not to look rude. She forces herself not to run. There's no need for desperate measures. Not yet. He's just a man on the towpath at night. It would be rude to run. And sometimes, if you run, the monster chases you. This she learned the hard way. So she climbs, step after measured step, up into the light. The staircase spits her out onto Gloucester Avenue, only 1 street from her flat. She waits under a streetlight to see if the man will follow her, but he does not. She breathes a sigh of relief and turns for home. It's a slow black, moonless night. The kind that beckons demons out of the liminal world and brings them into this one, hungry to feed on the souls of the living. London is full to bursting with magic, dark and dangerous if you know where to look. And she knows, now, where to look. A dog barks. The girl looks up and stifles a yelp with her hand. The figure from the canal is somehow standing on the pavement directly in front of her, closer than he was the first time. The girl stops again, stares. Her heart crashes inside her chest. She takes small, gasping breaths as she tries to understand the logistics of what has just happened. How could he have followed her? How could he have overtaken her? How could he have moved so quickly? There's no way. There's no way. Then she remembers the words at her wrist. There's no need to fear anymore. There's heavy shadow to her right. The deep, wet shadow that trees cast in the forest. The girl moves toward it, into it, lets it devour her, and she steps from a bank of shadows on the next street over, a little out of breath, a little frazzled.